All right, testing 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 2 for Scott Pilgrim EX. Not entirely sure if I'm actually gonna finish this tonight. I said previously I was hoping to, try to do this within 2 streams. But I think from what I read up on, I'm about halfway through the game now, or somewhere around halfway. I'm gonna see about possibly wrapping this up tonight. Because I do have other stuff I definitely want to get into next week in regards to continuing Mouse PI for Hire, which first stream of that last night was absolutely amazing. Definitely gonna be enjoying my time with that game because there's just so much to do, and just the setting, the graphics, voice acting is all of it's top notch. So I really can't wait to continue that. But as far as tonight's concerned, I'm hoping that I can wrap this up. I just got back from the gym as well as grocery shopping a little while ago, and so I technically went live once again a little bit later than I planned, but at least not as late as it was last night. But as far as tomorrow's concerned, at least I know that everything should work out for tomorrow's stream being much earlier, because it's gonna be me and my friends jumping into a gentleman's dispute. And as far as I know, those who I'm pretty sure this thing will stop repeating. Knock it off. Yeah, there. See, I control my destiny or something. I don't know. But anyways, as far as tomorrow's concerned. As far as the ones that I'm pretty sure are locked in for a gentleman's dispute, it should be me, Amber 17, Rocket Nachos, and Mickey DD43. I don't know exactly what time we're gonna be starting. I know Mickey DD43 said that he has some kind of a little bit of a dog sitting thing he's got to do around 4 p.m. But it's pretty much he just has to go over to his friend's house and pretty much just take the dogs out, make sure they have their medicine and everything. He'll be right back. So it's not like he's gonna be there for the entirety, for from 4 p.m. to nighttime or anything. It's just gonna be a quick thing where he has to go up there, do that, and then come right back. So I'm hoping we should be going live maybe around maybe 4:30, 5, somewhere along there, give or take. Not entirely sure. Or it may even be that I'll talk to Mac. I may talk to him in advance and see if maybe what he'd like to do. Because we got more people to pretty much to kind of make up for it. We could, of course, just kind of play, we can, get him in, and then he could probably, if he wanted to kind of, just, step away for a bit to go and, take care of the dogs and come back, because it is here in town, we may just do that. I'll talk to him, see, what he'd want to do, because if he has to step out for a bit, we can obviously, of course, kind of, make up for it. But the best case scenario would be like if we had like, you know, like a group big enough to where it wouldn't be like, because obviously if it was like 3 of us fighting each other, it was me, Amber, and Rocket, things would be a little bit one-sided. There'll still be like, you know, every man for himself. Things would be like more evened out if we had like, you know, like group of like maybe like 4, 6, or you know, hopefully we can get something together for maybe like a whole group of 8, though I know that's going to be very unlikely. But yeah, Gentleman's Dispute, really happy and excited, like, you know, finally jump back into that tomorrow, because we haven't played that since the demo, and that was before the game released. The game's been out for a few months now, but there was like some stuff kind of like derailed our plans, and so it's going to be awesome to finally get around to playing it again and see like how much devs have updated, because we had so much fun when we first played the demo, and so now it's going to be awesome to kind of go in and play like, you know, much more updated, you know, and I guess more complete version of it. So yeah, with that being said, as far as this is concerned, I kind of like forgot like exactly where we left off at. Because there's like, you know, being Scott Pilgrim Standard Fare, there's like so much, you know, so much that goes on, like, you know, what's going on in this game. So I can't remember exactly where I left off. I know I did like the Castlevania-ish, you know, mission. And I don't know exactly what it is we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, I think we have to, yeah, now I remember. We just like, you know, went to No Account Video, and we're pretty much, you know, revisiting Scott's, like some kind of version of Scott's past, which is where like him and Kim had first met or first dated. And I guess we're like trying to relive that in some capacity, which is gonna be pretty wild, like seeing that, like, you know, firsthand, as far as like an account like where we're actually, you know, gonna be playing, you know, that part of his past. So I know they have covered it in some other like, you know, works before. I think there was like a little animated short or something they did where it kind of detailed like back when when Scott and Kim dated. So it's gonna be kind of like, you know, wild, like going in seeing like that, like in a playable format. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can possibly finish the game up tonight. Like I said, I think like what I read is that I should be like somewhere maybe around like the halfway point-ish of it. We'll see. But with that said, we're gonna go ahead and get this open ad break out of the way, guys. And then like, you know, we'll go ahead and like get the show on the road. But yeah, give me about 3 minutes. I'll be right back, and we're gonna go ahead and, you know, see what we get up into next with this. Time to get the show on the road. But yeah. I know, like, my intro is probably, like, a little bit all over the place, but I think they usually are. Admittedly, guys, I think I suck. I absolutely suck at, like, doing intros for my streams. I know there are, like, there are, like, some creators out there, they'll pretty much, do, like, a just chatting thing for, like, good, 20 to 30 minutes, just, like, try to give people a chance to come in. I'm kind of like one of, like, just trying to get to the point of things, like, explain stuff that's planned and maybe a little bit about the game and then get into it. But also, it probably doesn't help that with me having ADHD or whatever, like, my words all over the place. And this is without me even having any caffeine tonight outside of, like, what I had for my pre-workout at the gym earlier. Like, normally y'all see me, like, with the energy drink next to me. But this time I kind of, like, went without it because I want to try to make sure I get some decent sleep tonight. But yeah. We're going to go ahead and get back into this. I'm really excited to play more of it because... I mean, I'm still kind of on the fence on, like, which one I like between this and Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, because... That one, it was kind of more straightforward, you just did each level, moved on, but I like the open world concept of this one. And, obviously, I kind of like, the, I don't know, the graphics kind of, like, definitely, have their own, like, style to them. But again, as I've said, this does, like, follow more for Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. For those who don't know, this actually is an official sequel to, the Netflix series since I got canceled. So, it's kind of, like, really got, I mean, I'm trying to, like, gauge which one I really like better, because they both do things, like, so differently, so it's kind of unfair to compare them. But Tribute Games, I think, was behind, like, the remake or the more, I guess, like, modern, like, the remaster of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And also, to kind of correct something from the last time I played this, I had said I couldn't remember if Knives had joined Sexpo Bomb at the end of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. I finally got caught back up on the series again last night, and Knives did join Sexpo Bomb at the end of the series. So, yeah. Like I said, it was one of those things I hadn't watched it since, like, it first released. So, I definitely had, like, a lot I need to catch up on and everything. That's one of the things about me. I try to, like, do my research on things. Like, that's how it was, like, when I was doing the Walls and Gromit DLC for Power Wash Sim. I went in and pretty much got, like, a full crash course on Walls and Gromit, like, probably about, like, 2 days. Like, I watched basically everything there was I could watch through for the most part. Outside, like, the most recent movie. Just trying to kind of, like, do my research on it so I'd understand the references and everything. Anyways, fresh air at last. Fresh air is kind of boring. Maybe I'll go watch another movie. This is one thing that's kind of odd, though. Because at the end of Takes Off, No Account Video shut down. Because Ramona's job in Takes Off compared to, like, how it was with her delivering Amazon packages in the live-action movie. Can you remember, like, what it was she did, like, in the graphic novels? I think it was like, similar, but they kind of changed it up for this, where, she was delivering, like, DVDs for Netflix. So, No Account Video ended up shutting down because, like, I guess streaming services and all that. But I do like the references here because again, as I kind of pointed out last stream, Shadowface is, of course, reference to I think it was Shadow Man. No, not I remember now because I can't remember if I was calling him Shadow Man before, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a reference to Dark Man. That's the thing, Dark Man. I can't remember exactly what I called it in the last stream because I was thinking Shadow Man, but that's like a whole, like, that's another video game. But the obviously is a reference to Dark Man. If you guys haven't watched it, great. It's pretty fun, cheesy as hell, 90s, kind of like dark action movie. Starred Liam Neeson. So, yeah, Dark Man's pretty enjoyable. Midnight Jog, don't know what that's based on. Hot Fluff, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be based on Hot Fuzz, but it's also mixed like Bad Boys, Die Hard, so they're making, like, of course, I'm about Bad Boys, Die Hard, and it's like they're just kind of like making fun of, like, buddy cop action movies in general. High School Memories, that's one, of course, we're about to do. And Army of Bones, of course, is Army of Darkness. Which, speaking of horror, you guys can see, I haven't put my new horror pop figures on my shelf yet. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Yeah, because, like, last night's stream, I kind of showed, like, some of the stuff I got from out of town. I'm gonna get, Shadowface. Strength +8. I'll take that. Alright, help me. You have to save my best friend, Kim Pine. She's been kidnapped by Simon Lee, the final boss of Ben V Tech High School. Well, this reminds me of something that happened when I was in high school. Or was it all a dream? Grab a ball. Oh! Y'all should not give me that kind of power. I'm about to have some fun. Sun, like, 4 rules of dodgeball. Wish I could dodge these hands. Tom Cruise called. They want their, like, you know, their shirtless volleyball players back. Top Gun reference. Speaking of danger zones. There's a Ramon song for this. Be on the rat with a... Well, okay, that's counterproductive. Gotta love that flash kick. Eh? Once again, I wasn't trying, but I'll take it. Ain't you too old for high school? That's where I saw his ass in a Charles Atlas ad. Oh, that sounded bad. I think yeah. I might have been she started it. Oh, that would have been nice. Sorry, I've returned to sender. Best, I love, like, the Ghouls and Ghosts reference. Hang on. I'm out of projectiles. Can you hear me real quick? Thank you. Got a little boxception going on there, I guess. Gotta love doing that. I will say I missed, like, you know, Scott's, like, you know, little double jump, his front flip you can do in the previous game. But the thing about the combat in this one is it's much more fluid. Hang on a second. Before we continue, I need me, I had auto guard on. I don't know, I'm trying, like, I kind of want my fridge magnet for now. I won't, I mean... Actually, hold on. I'll turn fridge magnet back off and do, protein powder still, because... What the hell? What the? Okay, how did that happen? Also, more like more of your friends might turn up. But after, like, watching through, like, Takes Off, I noticed that a lot of, like, the stuff that Scott does here, he did in the final battle. Like the headbutt, the flash kick. So they did, like, actually take some of his moves, like, directly from the show. Oh, it is. I think it's crossplay, so. Was that Gordon? What's going on, Gordon Goose? Oh, that's Simon Lee. Gordon Goose, of course, is Gideon Graves' real name. Here to take away my prize. I'll see you on the roof. All right, I'll see you on the roof, nerd. I definitely think that might be a Nyan Cat reference. I need food. Well, whatever. Technically. And of course, like Kim always, like, you know, with her perpetual rested bitch face. Kim, are you okay? As if high school wasn't hard enough the first time. Get me out of here before Simon comes back. It is kind of cool, like, you know, doing this part of it or whatever. Going somewhere, Kimberly? Darling, our guest just got here. Does the asshole think he's a damn Time Lord going through a fucking quickening or something from Highlander? What the hell? Super Simon Lee? I mean, he's trying to do a Dragon Ball reference. I mean, I'm just saying. You should have dyed your hair. I mean, Ramona could probably teach me how to dye hair. She does it like literally every week. I'm not your darling. Let Kim go. She's not supposed to be here. Kim Pine's all mine. Come on, I'll crush you like a bug. How cliche. He probably will, though. I mean, my health's kind of low, but... I mean, you'll crush me like a bug or your friends will. Oh, you are such a cheater. I can't hit the jackass. I wonder if he's trying to, like, I don't know why it makes me think of, like, Super Shredder from, Turtles in Time. I think at least, like, Super Shredder did it on his own. The music's banging, though. I like how he says, I'll crush you like a bug. Get him, boys. Yeah, I think he's... Whoa! Yo, let Mom and Dad talk for a minute, will ya? Oh, you dirty ass cheater. That's it. Typical mookmonger. Like always, you know, that should be coined. Mookmonger. Makes sense. He always says his mook. And he's pulling out some freaking Cyclops, you know, crap from freaking Marvel vs. Capcom. Behold, optic blast. We ain't done yet. Maybe we are. Okay. Yeah, the only reason you boys did that is because I was already weak when I came up here, but I guess I'm gonna have to be a little bit more assertive. Okay, I'm going shopping. Yo, Todd. And I love the fact he runs a vegan grocery store. It's so on point. I won't spoil things for those that haven't seen Scott Pilgrim takes off. Let's just say that they did like a completely different concept with the X's and everything that I absolutely loved, as far as like giving them their own like stories and everything. So that kind of explains why Todd's not trying to whoop my ass right now. But let's see. I'm gonna go for the vegan chocolate cake. Too bad I couldn't like take it to go. You can do that with some things. I'm trying to like just like buy the whole freaking menu. I'll take that one to go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm being basic, right? Yeah. Pumpkin smoothie. Don't at me. No, I want that back. I don't care if I have to spend more money. I want my basic ass pumpkin latte. All right. I'm doing like my duck face on Instagram or whatever. You know, while I whoop their asses. That's cool, Holly. I got things to work. Shit, I can't buy... Okay, unfortunately, I can't buy my movie now. I'll get it later. Okay. I get it. Let me just handle this. These particular palette swaps right here, they're especially gonna get up. I'm gonna whoop the whole school of them more, just make sure I get the one that killed. Yeah, sit down, punk. Spray tan heathen. I mean, I know like there's like a movie called Nukem High, but what's Duke Nukem doing at this high? I don't know about kicking ass chewing bubblegum, I'm about to just kick your ass. By the way, drop that. Oh. Woo! Alright, just randomly paused. Look, I got a mission. Give me that. Oh! You can have that. Okay. Ow! Okay. Alright, look, I got balls like hit me all in the face and everything. This isn't that kind of, this isn't that kind of movie I'm in, thank you very much. You can have this back. What the hell? Well, ass catching, but be ass catching these hands. Wait, hold on a second. Hang on, is that a lore drop? Get out of the way, jerk. I'm checking some... Move. I'm reading, thank you. Piss off. We're not... Okay, it looks like Castlevania. Do you mind? Jeez. Oh my god. I'm trying to like check out the stuff in the background. I mean, can't see what all of it is. I know I can definitely like the hammer from Donkey, you know. Can't even like look at the lore. You know what? That's it. All right, block this. Boys, I got things I gotta go do, and you're really gonna be mad. Get out of the way. Yeah, but I think like the main thing about it is like it takes more cues from River City Ransom than anything. I think River City Ransom had like free roam. Okay, I wasn't trying to hit her with that, but I'll take it. I don't know about Skater Boy, but I'm saying see you later, boy. Or girl. I got plans. The thing is, I got more health now. I mean, I'm not afraid to rush y'all down. I'm not really gonna fight economically now. I'm just gonna do my rush down tactics. Get down here. You missed. That's the thing, you can't do it by himself. If I have my way, you're not gonna do it with like your move's helping either. See, I had something going there and then a jerk right. Piss off. Oh, wait. Nyan Cat. Or Gideon. See, he can't do anything by himself. You beat me, I'll keep coming back until I beat you. Oh, that is so cheap. He had to restore his health to beat me. Okay, no, that was bullshit. No, he's going down. That was so screwed up. He literally, you know, I had him beat. He gonna heal. Okay, all right, fine by me. And then this time they made sure I didn't have any money left. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Now, it's just frustrating because I had him and everything, and then they're gonna pull that. Just let me back in. Y'all asked for it. Of course, that one hurts me. It's just the fact they keep on being so block heavy with all this. See, now what? Okay, That's the only thing, like, where it just seems like I know where they'll just start button reading. Like, every time you try to hit them, all they do is block everything. I hate enemies like that. Let's give them something they can't block. This thing just run right at y'all, did you? Okay, that's it. I'm going up here and I'm handling business. That's all there is to it. Stay out of this. Really? Okay. See, the one like I said, right there out of your like your side. Okay, hold on. I'll see you on the roof. If he didn't have all those mooks coming and helping him out or whatever, he wouldn't stand a chance against me. He's trying so hard to be an SNK boss. Get your ass down here. Damn, I keep falling for that. So again, he can't... Not this time. What a coward. Oh my god, really? What a coward, really? This boss is BS. Pure BS. I'm sorry, but the fact he healed twice right there. On the real rogues, I love this game, but when it's things like that happen, it honestly pisses me off. I mean, I'm just not really a fan of like the whole thing where like you beat a boss down and he just continues to heal after you pretty much have earned the victory. But you know it's fine because I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna just have to go and like level up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just supposed to like break through his force field or something. Either way. Look, you don't want to do that. All right, let's I probably didn't get much money, but maybe it's just like my loadout too. I mean, it's not really helping like as far as snacks concerned. I can't keep my health like full long enough. Still thinks I can just track the coins. I ain't really much. I got 980. Nah, I want to like. Oh, that's way too expensive. Just have to keep trying. Just get out of the way, Lisa. I got this. One way or another. Okay. So we're playing dodgeball. You asked for it. See, I keep on. All right. It's just the fact I had to keep on going all the way back just to. Let's go pal swap. These guys right here are so annoying too. It's always you punks. Now you gotta run nowhere. I think when you try to do a combo, they want to run away from you. Okay, see now that was. You want to try that again? Jeez. Okay, let's get on out of here. At least I kept a good bit of my health. Here, open this for me. Thank you. We're laughing at what now? Now I'm gonna go up here with like as much health as I can. All things considered. I'm gonna try this again. Thankfully I got that turkey right there. Or the wall chicken or whatever. It was basically out of Castlevania or Final Fight, whichever. Alright. Try this again. You know, I've had just about enough of you. So, realistically, every time you heal and I take your health at that means I kick your ass like you more than once, right? I'm gonna leave that right there. Don't need it. What are you gonna do? It's not fun when someone whoops your ass like unfairly, is it? Okay, see, now that right there, Now suddenly I can't hit him? Tell me I can't hit him. Yeah, this guy's bullshit. Straight up. It's the weirdest thing, because it seemed like I was doing good against him, and out of nowhere, like, suddenly couldn't get his health down. So look at that, like, I'm aiming right at him, they're not letting me hit him. That's it. Screw, you're not healing it. Now I figured it out. I can't break the shield. Sit the hell down. Oh, that guy sucked. You have killed me, Kim. When they asked about me, you tell them the thing that killed me was like, bullshit, I whooped that ass. That was me. Simon, you're not dead. High school was a long time ago. It's time to find a new obsession, okay? Like, retro gaming? Sure, I literally don't care. Have a nice life, loser. Please, Kim, for the love of God, don't tell him to get into retro gaming, because I do not want this tool to have anything in common with me, as far as my interests are concerned. No. I'm not going anywhere yet. I got business to attend to right here. Okay. Oh, better be lucky. But I knock your ass flat. Thanks for getting me out of there. They say high school is the best time of your life, but you know what? I'll pass. Before I get stuck in video hell, I got stuck in video hell. I think I saw a metal Scott drop my drums in Hyde Park. Keep bumming into old friends. Did you hear Kim Pine got sucked into a videotape? I was aware of it. I know of it. Toronto's so wild. Seriously though, that boss battle sucked. It's just like I didn't know I could actually break the force fields, and that was on me. But I mean, I was trying to hit and I kept getting repelled, but at least, you know. Maybe if I do another playthrough, this ain't gonna get me like that again. Alright, now I'm buying me some Vidyas. Fatality. Alright. I'm gonna do Dartman again because that's the one I had before. Where are my stats at now? Yeah, see, my willpower, I don't even know what exactly that does. I'm assuming like maybe willpower will be like how much, you know, something for like assists. Go get my drums back from Hyde Park. You better not let any worms play my drums. It's right there. Hold that thought. That's where it was. Hey, the new boss brought me in to guard this hallway and take care of any loiterers. Guess that means you. Oh, okay, what the hell? You weren't here before. Look, alright, dude, after everything I've been through, my health may be low or whatever, but I'm gonna whoop that ass regardless. Try to. Sit down and shut up. Thanks for the help. Look, I just came in here for this. Thank you. See ya. I'm leaving. Oh, really? Okay, well. I'm leaving. She's on there for a freaking key. This one I saw before, and Yahtzee. Who are you? Other Scott. Oh, Other Scott. They actually put Other Scott in. Pick a chest. This kind of just will help you on your way. Cat pick it. Oh, whatever. Well, hey, I ain't complaining. I want something else. Okay. Made out like a bat out of hell with my money. Well, not really my money, but... It's all on the nose. Activation green. Look. Activation green. Looks like the next scene is about to start. Ready for action. Alright, come here! Oh, you're so cheap. No, oh, hell no. No, get me back in this game. The only reason you actually did all that is, for one thing, I was, you know what, I'm gonna go and heal up, and then we're gonna see what you do. Give me a burger. Yeah, I'm just here to annoy you. Really? Alright. Let's try that again. Get your ass down here. Wait, what's that behind there? There's something behind the wall. Punk ass? No. Fight ends when I say it ends. And now it ends. I don't want your approval. Get the hell out of here. Why do we have to be enemies? You're so freaking cool. No, he's not. Don't flatter him. Come here. You know, if you're gonna be like stealthy, don't let your little cloak thingy like kind of, you know, hang out. You didn't see me. The last ninja in Toronto was very good at hiding. Goodbye. Well, so I guess that was Ninja Bye then? Ninja Bye then. That was terrible. Now I ain't taking it back. So no, I guess it was like instead of Ryu Hayabusa, it was Ryu Bayabusa. Right, let me stop. It only got worse right there. All right. Did I make any money from that fight? Like what? $3? Oh, you like a total tool, Julie. Oh wait, we're back. Oh my God. So Julie just got more annoying with like her talking in like an old. Thou art in my way, stranger. The great Lord Burger, the Lord of Burgerfort, awaits my task. So move thine ass. You move thine ass. You got in my way. Something familiar about her. Bloody peasant. You know what? I'm gonna tell Bowser you stole one of his fireballs. Oh no, I've locked myself out. I must bring this bucket of fire to Lord Burger. I'm gonna laugh if it actually does, if Gideon looks like freaking Bowser. Because this obviously is definitely like, you know, Mario references. We got the flag right there. This obviously is one of Bowser's forts. It's like when he starts singing Peaches or whatever. I'm gonna kick his ass into the lava. Let's bring this bucket of fire to Lord Burger for his great drill. If only thou hast the key. Oh, now you want my help. Can this Lord Burger open the door for you? Not whilst he's busy playing the drums. Alright, so we got like young Neil. So what is this, like old world Neil? Squire Neil. Did you know you can accessorize equips? I mean, equip accessories. Oh man, I'm already messing it up. God forbid they really hire your ass in medieval times. You'll get fired on the first day. I'm like over in this old-timey area where it's like, so am I gonna poke at thine mon? I don't know. Jesus Christ, if like Link had that Master Sword or whatever, you know, like Hyrule when he, like cut through Ganondorf and entire Hyrule. Or Juliana, hold it this or whatever. I'm kind of scared to talk to her again because. Okay. I don't like your smell, but see, I just hang on. I want to. I don't like your smell, but I'll gladly relieve you of your coins, human. 4-leaf clover, buckler, oil vial, heart amulet. Damage suit is sometimes nullified. That'd be great. Enemies drop level up items more often. I need that one. Oil light to prevent getting grabbed by. Okay, that doesn't even sound. I definitely want that 4-leaf clover though. That'd be great. I'll take this. Oh, shit, I can't go anywhere. Alright, so... Oh, hell, I can handle this. I'll be right back. I wonder if... She didn't specify what key. I know, is that where I find one? Nope. Ladies, I'm just here to get this. Don't mind me. I said good day, ladies. You're gonna try to take my key, right? I'll be taking that key. My gang, the Skeeto gang, is rounding up. Yeah, I know, just the little goblin scalpers. That's evil. Hey, you want it so bad? Well, here you go. Okay, See, I was gonna try to do something, but now, See, I was trying to be nice about this. You want the key so bad, here. Freaking wish that, Virgils. It's cute. By the way, it's the only push you're gonna get. Yes, I went there. Come here, you little... Go get it. That was the lamest Hadoken I've ever seen in my life. I'll take this, thank you. This is the same way it went last time. Curses! I don't know why I said it like that. Tito gang, retreat. What is with those guys? I always want my stuff. Did they not realize they can just go there to Castlevania and just like look for one in the book? You're welcome. Peasant. I can hear it now. At last, what took us out so long? Clown. I knew she was gonna call me something. Out of my way. You know, I wish that fort was made out of Legos. You trip over every single bit. You freaking just fall flat face first on the... I don't know where I was going with that. Out of my way, peasant. Oh. I swear to Christ, if this isn't... Okay, he said Lord Burger, but all I'm seeing here is vegetables. If this is like some kind of other, like, alternate Todd Ingram... Great. I was not expecting that. Great Lord Burger is a robot? Hey, Mr. Lord, before we fight, I just want to say you're killing on the drums. You got stage fright. His ass blushed. And I'm pretty sure that burger doesn't have radishes on it, so... Wait, okay. Little tank-ass Proto-Man right there. This is a Proto-Man! More like no, though, man. Sorry, I ain't getting flame grilled. I need that. I wouldn't laugh. Oriente. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, that kick was beautiful. You again. Whoa, shit. Whoa. Okay, I beat him a lot quicker that time. Knock, knock. Are we gonna fight now or what? So we didn't get Gideon as Bowser. We got Gideon as baby Bowser. Oh yeah, totally, Jeremy. Gaga goo goo. The Great Lord Burger is a baby. I wonder if this actually might be a reference to Captain Commando, because Captain Commando, one of the members of his team was, you know, Babyhead, who basically was literally a freaking infant and a robot. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that actually might be this might be a low-key Cap Commando reference. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, it might be a deep cut, but I swear it makes me think so much of it. So, for clarification, I never actually really played too much of Captain Commando. So for those who don't know, you know, nerd alert incoming. Captain Commando was a game done by Capcom, and obviously the reference there is Captain Commando, Capcom. Captain Commando was also like a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom. So the thing is, he had like a whole team, and one of them was it was the most weird ass freaking team, because, you know, you had a ninja for one. I can't remember if there was another one. But let me show you guys. That's the thing about me on this channel, where y'all gonna see me like nerd out. So, you know, I think it actually might be a reference. So I can't remember like the name of each of his friends, because you had like a whole group. Yeah, it was Mac, Ginzu, and Babyhead. Mac the Knife, I think. I can't remember if it was Mac the Knife or whatever, but I know he used knives. Ginzu, which was the ninja, and then Babyhead, which literally is exactly, you know, what it sounds like. I think this might be a reference to Babyhead, because you see right there. I mean, he's got the pacifier and everything, and even like the joysticks look similar. But literally, that's Babyhead. You know, Babyhead, like, you know, was basically just an infant driving a mech. So I don't know if this might be a reference to that. I mean, obviously, a lot of this is Mario based, of course. You know, you can even like look at this as not just like Babyhead. The burger thing right there pretty much practically screams like, you know, Bowser's Koopa clown car. It's funny, so, you know, she wanted me to call me a clown or whatever, but yet, like, you know, source material possibly, you know, he would have been driving a clown car. But I don't know. That's one thing I like about this. It seems like they're throwing like references all over the place. But it could have been Baby G, 2.3 years old, Baby and a Hamburger Robot. What the hell is this meat? Flame Broiled yourself. What is this music? Okay, I'm trying to process what the hell's going on here. I'm getting attacked by Baby and a robot with freaking, like, you know, Wish-App Spinals from Killer Instinct. Like, with some kind of, like, slice of life-ish, like, music, anime music style playing here. It's like, what in, like, the fifth dimension of Fruit Basket is this? Whoa! And I got smacked by a spatula. Let's bring a random cat into it, because why not? Look, this burger. What's this? I can't with this game. Right. I'm aware what it is, lady. I just don't. I'm also trying to process it. It's Baby G. I'm gonna be hearing this shit in my sleep tonight. No, 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 no. I want to beat this boss fight, but I don't have to relive this shit again. Shit. Well, come on with your damn theme song. You know, look, guys, y'all really don't want. Okay, I guess y'all want to. You know what you didn't know. Look, I just went through a very traumatizing experience. Nope. Thanks for the scratch, though, punk. Okay, I'm gonna need to go. I gotta be ready for that. I don't know what the hell that was. Todd, I mean, I need to, like, you know, cleanse, like, you know, this vision of this freaking random ass burger bot out of my. Can I just have a veggie burger? What did I just go through? What was that? I'm gonna take a pumpkin smoothie to go. Move, scrub. I got things to handle. I'll take this. All right. I'm just trying to process the whole thing, like with the Proto Man bot thing coming in, because like it's Proto Man, but it's got Zero's ponytail. Damn, I took my damn yo-yo. Oh my god, stay down. I won't be laughing, alright? I'm pretty sure like Doomslayer whoops your ass on the daily. Also, what kind of demon gets burned by fire? And you, I mean, we're not gonna talk about you, I mean... Okay. I'm snoozing this. Let's just get this over with. Shit. Keep out of this. So if you could be, I need to use to cry in a minute, you little punk. Damn it, I keep on accidentally like going to the... I said hold the mayo, bitch. Little condiment cannon. Well, I guess he did. I was like ketchup and mustard. You stuck in a much, you can't catch up. I had no chance to use that joke, and I took it. Oh, I'll take this. Damn. Okay. Kind of finish this. Yo. I was gonna have my comeuppance, like y'all notice I timed that kick right there to like that one part of the music. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. So you're fired. I'll take it. Someone's out of the job. Out of the drones, but like, who's the baby? That was Gideon. I mean, now I must seek new employment. Thank thee so much, jerk. Oh, you're welcome. Ah, shit! I thought I was dead right there. That's when I panicked. I wasn't paying attention where I was going. I walked right off the damn stage. I mean, I didn't know I could do that, but is that? Oh, it's Jimmy. Is this the one I think it is? I'm pretty sure it's a... Yep. I can't remember if how much, because I don't remember if they even actually really had him in Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, but I like seeing Jimmy here. I can't remember if he was also in the graphic novels, but this was the one that, Scott's girlfriend, don't want to go that territory. Scott's sister, I keep forgetting her name, she was dating him and Wallace turned him. What is this place? I was just taking a nice walk in the park. What's with the lake of fire? Get me out of here. Poor Jimmy. I'm getting that. Dare was sometimes nullified. That'd be pretty nice. Don't know how much I can rely on because I didn't really say a percentage. Well, that explains that right there. Well, like one of my armor pieces was missing. That was weird. I can only pick 2 here. I'm gonna go with the heart amulet and 4-leaf clover. Alright, see you, Jimmy. You're on your own. Let me just go to the portal. I can't quite read anything else just yet, because at least getting all these, like, obviously it's kind of like it's just like a static stat boost. I don't have to like hold them or anything. But I said like if it, well, we're... Okay, that would have tripped me. That would have been embarrassing. Well, I mean... Can you hold this for me? Let's see if I hear it again. Oh, she's dead. Never mind. I thought like I cracked her in the face and came off screen. I'm like running around with this turnip, like, you know, like Todd's after me, like, you know, for a snack. Okay, do I have enough now? Also, ad break's gonna start in 9 seconds, guys. All right, I got just enough to go here and get a movie real quick. We're gonna go with Army of Bones and weapon plus 8. I'll take that. Makes sense. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep it going anyway. Just no matter, because that's the thing. Like sometimes, like when I do the ad breaks, I like to do it go on the BRB so that way no one misses anything. But I've been like really debating if I want to like, you know, keep doing the BRBs or not. But we'll do the BRB because I mean. I guess sometimes it like depends on the game where if I'm just like, you know, going around just trying to like, you know, clean something up. But yeah, give me like 3 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. Just give me a chance to get something to drink. All right, guys. Before we, as I kind of like just posted in the chat on Twitch, before we actually get to this, I'm trying to collect myself because it's something that just happened. I noticed I had a text for during the break. Nothing bad. Like I said, it's in the, the chat. It's nothing bad. Just so we're gonna get to the game back to the game in just a second, guys. But anyone who's come by my channel knows that I'm someone who at times tends to have a hard time processing when someone like does something for them. But I've always tried to make sure that I make it very well known that I'm appreciative of the things that are done for me. It's just with me when you've pretty much had like a whole in the time you've been streaming, you've had like a lot of mishaps happen. Things I've been very outspoken about. You really don't. It's really hard to kind of get used to it when things like do kind of go in your favor. I mean, an example is like when I got like partnered with YouTube a couple years ago. To this day, it's still hard to believe that happened. Due to everything I had to endure just to get to the point where I was even able to apply. It took me years, a lot of adversity, times that people were outright making fun of like how I grow slow as a content creator, which and I still get stuff like that. I still get comments like that and everything, which my take on is that if they're spending more time like being concerned about what I'm doing on my channel instead of like their own work, their own content and everything, then that's their ignorance, that's them not being able to stay in their own lane and so on. I just try like as I've said before, continue to try to put out content the best I can for you guys, because that's not just what this channel means to me, but whenever someone comes by this channel, being on Twitch or YouTube, and they're giving my giving me their time when they could be watching any other number of streamers, who I've said before, who and chances are some of them probably definitely may deserve the support more than I do. That's my main focus. Just trying to like do this channel as much. I want to make a career out of it, and I've said this multiple times before, but I'm gonna continue to make it known. I do want to make a career of content creation, but I've also definitely tried to stick to my guns and stick to my roots and everything. That being said, when I was out yesterday, I obviously showed like on last night's stream, and also on like on my post on Discord, as well as my gamer profiles, Instagram, and everything. I had a pretty good haul of like pop figures. I got like pretty much all but one of the pop figures I had on my birthday wish list. The only one I wasn't able to find was like one of like the tall man from Phantasm, but since I still ain't had a place to really put them, I got these two right here, from Return to Living Dead. I got my Pumpkinhead pop, my Sleeping Godzilla one is down there like near Ghidorah, and also I got like so I was showing this guy, I still ain't found a way to anywhere to put him. But I got my my Bouncer Big Daddy one, and all for BioShock, as well as the little sister. But there was something that I saw at GameStop I didn't expect, actually, that I wasn't able to get. And it's something that pretty much anyone like who knows me knows how much I love love fighting games as well as comic books. So the Marvel vs. Capcom series is like something that like I have held like a lot of love for a long time. And as I've also said, I used to compete Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournaments, even though I never really placed. I wasn't that good, and there was definitely like other players that were much more skilled than me. But still, I enjoyed my time that I got to compete, meeting people, who loved the game loved the series as much as I did, learning some things and all that, and just meeting like fellow geeks and everything. That's one of the reasons why I love doing live streaming. It's a similar thing where I've, met people that I've been able to share my love of gaming with. But that being said, there's a particular action figure that I've wanted for a while since I think it released. I think it was like last year. Because it's actually one of my not just one of my mains from Marvel vs. Capcom, but also my favorite Marvel villain. So there's this particular figure right here, for Juggernaut, which is pretty much, from his appearance in like in Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes for like the PlayStation, the arcade, and everything. And of course, the game, like, the first, like, game that Capcom really did for, like, the whole Marvel vs. series, which was X-Men Children of the Atom. That was, like, the game that pretty much spearheaded it, and technically it was a Marvel vs. Capcom game because Akuma appeared in it. But anyways, this particular figure right here it was a bit pricey. It's about, like, probably, like, usually runs about, like, $70 to $65. So if I didn't get, like, all this other stuff, I probably could have took it home with me. But, so I pretty much had to leave him up there. Well, one of my friends sent me $60 to go towards getting the figure. like during the break, I got a text from him. So I'll be ordering my Juggernaut figure tonight. It's, I mean, I know like it's kind of probably like a little bit odd, like like some might say like, oh, it's it's kind of stupid, like me getting emotional over an action figure and everything, but as I've always said, like things like this, I always cherish the sentiment behind it. I'm always thankful of that. When people like just do things for me, it goes beyond material stuff for me. I think about the sentiment, the fact they could have like, again, like when anytime you guys come by here and hang out during my streams, you could be watching anyone else. So that's the whole thing with like the sentiment of you guys like coming and hanging out, just watching me make like a bunch of very outlandish jokes, talking rambling about like 90s culture and Godzilla and stuff like that, and just making like these streams like worth doing. So it's just a similar thing, like yeah, it's pretty much it's a material thing, it's an action figure, but it's the sentiment behind it. It's someone is helping me get it. So as soon as the stream's over, I'm gonna be ordering my figure. Like I said, when I did like the texting in the chat or whatever, I knew I was gonna be like a mess when I came back on here, and I was even like trying to like keep from tearing up before I came back from the break, because I'm a little bit unsightly when I cry, Rogues. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to go ahead and order the figure and everything. And I've already got like a spot for him. He's gonna be down there, like since it's Juggernaut. And basically it counts as like a 90s thing, because this is from like the era of games that pretty much was in the 90s. And the thing about it is like the Marvel versus stuff, the Marvel superheroes. God knows I spent my fair share of time playing that on my PS1. And Juggernaut's actually one of my mains in the series, and like honestly, of course, like as far as like tier list is concerned, Juggernaut's like very low tier because he's slow. He's got the super armor, but he's actually a slow character, and if he hits you or whatever, he hits like a tank, but like his attacks tend to be predictable. But when you're just like doing like casual play between friends, Juggernaut's like a lot of fun to play as. If you guys like go and watch like my episode of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Marvel versus Fighting Collection that me and Mickey D43 did several months ago, or actually like probably about a year ago, give or take. It was not long after the game had released. Me and him had played some Marvel versus, and Juggernaut was like one of my mains, like when we played some of the games. So it's always like Juggernaut's like fun to play as, but again, it's for me the whole sentiment behind it is that this is like my favorite Marvel villain. Though I'll say like as far as like the best Marvel villain, I will adamantly state that I think that's Doctor Doom. But I'm also someone that vehemently believes that you can like have like a favorite and something, but say something else is better. Like yeah, I mean, pretty much like Juggernaut's my favorite, but Doctor Doom I think is the best Marvel villain. With like other ones right up there being like Green Goblin and of course yeah, Magneto. I don't know where I was going with that, but either way, I'm gonna have like the figure ordered, and I'll definitely I'll show it off on stream when I get it. So this is actually gonna be the first actual Marvel action figure I've had like in a long ass time. I mean, there's another one I really want, just like it's this Deadpool one, but I'll get that whenever I get around to it. But I'm just happy to finally be able to get this Juggernaut figure. I guess like one reason I love Juggernaut is because outside of course the memes, outside the whole like the Juggernaut bitch memes and everything, but aside from that, it's just mainly the whole concept of how like he's unstoppable force, and I'm someone who tends to be like pretty stubborn, so in my own way I'm my own personal Juggernaut. In regards to, like just after everything I've been through, I haven't quit, I've kept going and all that. So I guess it's kind of like Juggernaut's kind of inspiring to me, even though I don't exactly have like the Crimson Gem of Sidorak, and like, and I'm not like 6'10", like 900 or so pounds and everything. But yeah, I'll be showing that. I'll be once that arrives, I'll be showing it to you guys on stream and everything. But anyways, we're gonna get on back to this. I've been sapping you like enough. We're gonna go and get back to the game. So we gotta go over to the movie studio. I guess like the back lot to it. The only thing I just keep wishing is that I could make something on my channel so I can like start doing more stuff for you guys, like as far as like giveaways and things like that are concerned. I mean, I know like you guys don't show up for anything like that. You don't. Even if I never came to that point, you are still here because you want to be. But there's like so many times I wish I could like do more to get back. That damn ninja again.
Well, here I am, the last ninja in Toronto. You've probably been waiting a long time to find me, right?
No. I just found out about you like, one cameo ago. All right, we'll do it at the right time. Yes. Who, me? Oh, for the... Oh, God, yeah, one of the ninja paparazzi. Oh, you were... Oh, okay, hold on. You're gonna piss me off, buddy. Look, he wanted to fight. I was gonna bring it to him. I didn't say if I was gonna fight fair. We're in a street, dude. Street fight rules apply. F this dude.
Oh, okay. Stop hitting me. You made your point. I suck at being a ninja.
You damn right you suck. Why ninja leave you a bell? They're supposed to be like stealthy.
Well, I left you the bell, so that way it wouldn't ring when I was carrying it around, so I can be more silent.
Or you can just like, you know, just sell it or something and maybe get like some actual weapons to fight someone with from a pawn shop. I don't know. So the thing about that or whatever is the whole thing with like the camera, I'll just say that's a Scott Pilgrim takes off thing. Without going into too many more details, Rogues, the ninjas in the Scott Pilgrim universe, outside of Roxy Richter, who's basically a ninja, they're paparazzi. But I definitely love this because this is obviously a Castlevania reference. What's up, X Boo Thang? And of course, she makes this about her. Bastion is everything. I know, like, Envy doesn't talk like this. Sure, accessories increase my stats, but more importantly, they let me express myself. You know what? I'm gonna go and say who she, because I made this joke before, Rogues. Like, talk about, like, they let her express herself. I'm gonna, like, bring this up because I've used this joke before. Because you made me think of this. I've used this joke for something else in the past. That damn Xbox Achievements kid. The great thing about the 360 and beating the games is showing everyone online that I did. She gave off so many vibes when she said that. Like, it's about to express myself. Yeah, whatever, Envy.
We're closed.
Isn't that one of those riffs?
Yeah, all that jazz. This one needs a drum riff. Real catchy rhythm. We used to dance to it back in the day.
So like some Higom Bongom stuff?
Only problem is I forgot how it goes. Guess I'm getting old. It was a big hit one summer about 20,000 years ago.
I think that was before I was born.
Well, I guess you're out of luck unless you meet someone who's been around as long as me.
Okay, yeah, right here. Well, at least that one wasn't trying to kill me. Hey, gee. Don't try to talk me, all right? I'm busy. If y'all spill my pumpkin smoothie. Hey, you want it so bad, you can have it. That was so disrespectful what I just did, and I don't even care. Where Max Booth then go? Here you go. Kaboom. I didn't actually think I thought like it didn't like, you know, the transition stopped it. Okay, that was great. Hang on, do I have any money? Do I have any moolah? 1660. I got almost enough to get another tape, but oh, she did not just Hadoken me. Come here, harlot. Okay. Spilt my latte. Oh, and I can't get my revenge. I'm about to. Do I have enough to like, get another? I've got enough. Okay. Honestly, it's the last one we need. All right, midnight jog. Agility 8. Makes sense because it's a jog. Weren't wealthy in the stealthy, dude. Weren't wealthy in the stealthy. Why is there... Hey, I saw you. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the, Honestly, I didn't lie. I thought, like, yeah, someone, like, peeked out the door. Also, I just thought about it. I think I picked up on the whole bread thing. Bread makes you fat? Batter up. Oh, hold on. All right, here, if you want it so bad, why don't you marry it? I'm going in here. Leave me alone. The one thing I also love about the VR room is like the virtual boy thing right there. I didn't do it. So tell me to go in. Ah. Oh, wait, I gotta go to the beaches. All right. Here you go. Okay, he's gone. Never mind. If I would have heard, like, you know, that hit someone. I still just love the pissed off son in the background. Like, somehow they took, like, what are you so mad about? The angry son in the background. They somehow, like, you know, gave, like, the son from Mario Bros. 3 even more of an. Oh, hell no. Or fall back like your hairline. Oh, you want a dive kick, huh? All right. Just feeling a little deflated now. I'm kicking my... Why is everyone in Toronto got such an attitude here? Nope. Well, Stare was a person not gonna hit anything here, so there's some shrinkage, but you don't know. And apparently he doesn't, because I didn't hit him. Oh, he's an NPC. Never mind. What the hell? That ball went all the way around the world and hit me. Hang on. Hey, meathead. We're about to play around a beach beanball. Oh my god, they're going Top Gun with this. Sure. Well, I can do that. Well, can y'all stand up here a little bit? Okay, I barely nudged that. See, this house you're supposed to get knocked out. What was that music? You win? Not fair. Deal with it, dude. All fair and all that. Strength up level 2 makes sense. That's right. I still just love the square whale in the background. Okay, I guess it's like Lynette's ancestor. Hey, drummer. Hey, drummer doesn't acknowledge you. Trasha. Me and my friend haven't been able to play drums together since
These rowdy hooligans came through the portal.
I don't know what kind of caveman accent I was trying to do. I would say, well, you know, just saying they were like Ayla from Chrono Trigger. I don't see any hooligans. That whale swallowed them, but they're still making a racket. If you want to hear us play our famous drum riff, you got to get rid of those vegans. You know, you're very well versed in English language for a cave girl. I only got like 22 health, so I might not be able to do this, but look at what they're on at. Hey, that was most counterproductive. Oh hell no, buddy. How about we try that again? Move. I got biz to attend to. You rigged that. You planned that. Now where's y'all's friend that attacked me last time? I want to talk to them. There, you. Okay, they wouldn't let me heal. They were basically able to like immediately like, you know, cancel out my combos. I'll be right back. Leave me alone. I'm getting this, by the way. I got plans. No, my shell. Mine. My turn. Alright, well. What the hell? You didn't know you're getting any health from that. Close to a healthy option. How's a healthy name gonna give me better health? So it's like, you know, the fact that I got a cat for my stomach, so what? It's like it's so gross that only the cat would eat it? What a ripoff. My money. BS. Vegan tacos. See, I kinda got very... Tyler got ripped off. I'm only shopping from you now for vegan goods. You actually know what you're talking about. Break open already. There, thank you. I'm gonna make the best of it. The problem is I don't really have a whole lot of health here. Start the fight. Okay, well, what were you trying to accomplish there? Oh, you dirty cheater. There we go. Ow! Stupid... Thank you. You need to come with me. Ah, peace of quiet at last. Okay, sis, let it rip. Oh. Okay. What assist? Crashing the boys? You know, I'm gonna do it. Because what I think is funny about this crashing the boys, rock out, knocking down all enemies on screen. It's on point because that's what happened in, like, you know, that's actually what happened with them. Miracle, I want to say that they played and everyone went on, like got knocked unconscious. I want to say it was them that did it. I need a refresher because I know like the whole thing with Crash and the Boys. They pretty much played like a song in the movie. I can't remember if they did in the novel. They played like a song that lasted like 2 seconds. Of course, like Kim hated them because like they have a girl drummer. Let's see. I can't remember if it was them, but all right, hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna like consult like their source material. Let's see, I remember that where it was. If it was even all right, let's see later. Okay, I'm trying to like see here. I swear, like I once I thought it was like Crash and the Boys. It was someone I think that like I swear like everyone in the audience like got knocked unconscious. Or maybe like something else I'm remembering. Yeah, okay, the song they played was 0.4 seconds. Okay, I have to look into it. And I swear there was some, I think I remember, I think it actually was, okay, I got mixed up. I don't think it was Crash and the Boys. Darkstalkers. Lord Raptor, I think he played a show where everyone got knocked unconscious. Or something along those lines. I know it was something. I want to say, hell, it might have been like, the Clash of Demon Head. Maybe it was Clash of Demon Head that knocked everyone out. In Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the band The Clash of Demon Head specifically taught bassist Todd Ingram utilized powerful psychic enhanced bass sound waves that nearly incapacitate everyone at their concert. Okay, so yeah, I think I got mixed up. It wasn't Crash and the Boys, it was Clash of Demon Head. I'm trying to do Lord Lady. Stupid, give me my boomerang back. That's not what I wanted, god damn it. Throw your balls at me. I'm going back to the Stone Age first. It's like I want my boomerang back. It's cracked in the back of the head by 2 volleyballs. Professional beach bums. Okay, but yeah, but it's also been a while since I've actually read the books. Like I've got like all 6 of them. And I've also got Brian Lee O'Malley's other books, Seconds. He's got like a couple others he's done. I think it's like Snot Girl and Lost at Sea, I think is what that one's called. I definitely want to check out both of those. But Seconds is pretty awesome. I was going to actually say something, but it would be kind of a bit of a spoiler for those who might want to read it. So, yeah. How much money do I have now? 1925. Got all this purchased. Well, I could buy that, but unfortunately I ain't got enough to buy that. Okay, I'm actually gonna drop shop at the vegan shop I actually trust. Happy Avocado. Speaking of chocolate and everything, I probably don't need it and everything because I'm trying to like I got through everything I ate last week over my birthday, but I did get like one of my favorite brownie brands tonight. Those never actually had killer brownies. These are amazing. So it's not exactly vegan, but it's still, chocolate. But let me see. Wish that, Virgil. Slick. Your name is Slick.
You. After you beat me up, the new boss yelled at me in front of all my friends. Slick's revenge begins now.
And he runs. All right, we got Slick and Rick and probably a friend whose name starts with a D, but we're not going to go into that territory. Nope. You have her back. Oh, he's got little tokens. It's adorable. Dude, so everyone's got clothes. Oh, Wish Amp from friggin' Doomslayer? I don't know what clash of demon. I'm about to, clash with my foot with his demon's head. Like so. I think you hold still long enough. Come here and make my joke accurate. You know what? Okay, so which one of those palette swaps was the one that actually initiated the fight with me the first? There was like 20 of you.
Slick's revenge is on hold for now. The new boss is gonna be so mad.
I mean, that's your problem, not mine, Slick. What kind of name is Slick in the first place? I mean, you got like demons like, okay, so that was Beelzebub, that one's Lucifer and everything. Oh, what's his name? Oh, that's Slick. He's adopted. Bashes everything, sure. See, sure, so that's to decrease my stats. More importantly, they'll envy all his grace and also her perpetual main character syndrome. Alright. Why not? Since we're doing this again, Rogues, apparently, because we didn't get enough of it last time with like mouse PI for hire. Good thing I got that on hand. Well, the next scene is about to start. Ready for action?
Look, kid, it's nothing personal. Dance is only my hobby. My day job. Crush guys like you.
Oh, okay. Get crushed. You guys really suck at your job. You might want to quit that day job. Nope. Snake eyes. Okay, whoa. Snake eye, a snake with an eye patch, I guess. Slick. Or maybe that's Slick. I don't know. There's like 30 of them. Knock. Oh, that dynamic entry was beautiful. Let me show you. No, that's how you do a flash kick. Nope. Oh, you finally learned an attack. Are we done? And now it's time to broaden this. Okay, whatever. Big Band Maddie. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, I'm Big Band Maddie, and this is my big time band. Sitting in on piano is that useful Dynamo Knives chat. Knives what? Knives? Is that really you? Come on, we gotta get you out of here. No, can't do, Hepcat. I'm in the pocket. Folks, it's showtime. Oh God. Right, Maddie. Matthew Patel. The last one's gonna run in the family here. Yeah, the Saints about to be marching out. I'm about to show that ragtime dog. Okay. Right up where the sun don't shine. All right, let me show you some real music. Crash. Huh? Do that again. Every time we do that, I'm gonna bring them right back in. Slick, mind your own business. Nope. There's another block fiend. Stay out of this. The only reason all right, Slick. The Slick only could get his revenge because he had someone to back him up. Just that fight escalated out of no, I'm going right back in there. I ain't done with this. No, forget it. Plus, now I gotta fight all the way back through all that again. Some of these checkpoints can be a little bit unforgiving. Just start this. Mm-mm. Get your ass down here. Hold on. He ain't on the stage yet. See, I hate these guys because that one attack right there. When they do it, they get super armor. Oh, you finally hit me. I hit you right back. Start the fight. I'm about to whoop your ragtime ass. Yeah, I don't care about his intro. Cuphead boss looking self. Okay, that's beyond it. Of course, all you can do is like... all you can do is like... As always, you can't do it by yourself. I don't know, it just kind of frustrates me the fact that you got like a boss that, you know, hang on. Pretty much in the sense that, you know, he blocks and everything, but then like brings in others like, you know, like him, where why the hell do you need to block when he can do that? It's kind of like a bit overkill. Yeah, this is bullshit. This boss is honestly kind of like, you know, a bit... I try not to complain too much, guys, but when you've got like a boss right there who pretty much, you know, he pretty much blocks all your attacks, like, constantly, and then, like, you know, can bring in other, you know, other boss, like, others, like, you know, clones and everything. You just have to fight all those off. Let's give him a pumpkin smoothie. It's fine, though. Taking this right on in there with me. Shit. All right, try this again. You guys especially, I can't stand you. Okay, that's enough of that. I wasn't wanting to grab that yet, but... Okay, I got a lot of stuff here that can help me out with this fight. Yes, I'm definitely not going to be finishing this up in, like, you know, in 2 streams like I thought I would. To start the fight. You brought this on yourself there, buddy. Stay out of this. See, and then like it's just like he just cancels out like getting hit by it. I've had just enough of that. Oh my god. Like it seemed like I was doing good against the boss, and suddenly out of nowhere. Like all he does is block. It's out of nowhere, like I was doing good, and then that happened. The main like thing that's frustrating is that he has all these clones he brings in, but then like he just blocks constantly. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. But yeah, this boss is an absolute pain. It's just because the main takeaway for me, and now I lost my weapon I had, is just the fact that he blocks everything. Like, that wouldn't be as bad if whenever he had like these stupid clones that he brings in. You have to fight them, trying to fight like, the way the whole thing goes, you have to fight like enemies just to get to the boss battle, and then when you get to the boss battle, he summons clones, blocks all the time, and then brings in more enemies. I'm definitely not trying to complain, but I just feel that's kind of a bit broken. Even though it's not really going to work on him anyway. I'm afraid to come back because I'm not going to risk. I'll just go and get that one. Probably should like. Try this again. You had all the clones, all the demons, you wouldn't get nothing done. Just like when you fought me you fought Scott one-on-one in the movie, in the novel. I'm talking about like, your descendant, but same difference. Stay out of this. And then none of them got affected by that time. I hate this boss. Oh my. Are you spamming stuff on? See, and then he just like starts spamming that. And you hit one of them, and then like the other one immediately follows up. Unbelievable. I'm kind of figuring you out now, though. And then I try to, like, that's the thing, like, I can be, like, right there trying to aim a shot directly at them, and it won't work, but then, like, you know, I kind of, like, dodge out of the way, but they're still, like, letting them hit me. Oh, my God, and just spams that again. That attack is so annoying. It's just because, like, you know, it's weird because I try to hit someone or whatever, but I try to, you know, be right there on, like, you know, point with it, and they'll, like, let the shot get, like, you know, like, the hitboxes be weird. I'm rather trying to dodge out of the way and still get hit by the stupid notes. I'm gonna do this. God knows this boss battle. It's like, it's... So far, it's been like the most frustrating boss in the game. I'm gonna get him. I kind of see like what, because some people like to claim, you know, was talking about like the game being a bit grindy, like, you know, at the halfway point. Now I can see what they're talking about. Yeah. See, I hit punk. Alright, let's try this again. I'm determined to beat you. And they made me grab that one. I didn't want to. Great. He's not going. And then when you start trying to get offense in on him, the other... Oh my god. Try to get offense going, and then what happens? Yep, the other clones will hit you. So this thing, in a straight up one-on-one fight, you can't do nothing. Bitch. That's the thing. Again, he had nothing left right there. He couldn't take me on one-on-one. All right. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Do a quick break. All right, guys, I'm back, and I'm probably actually about like going like call it on the stream here. I mean, I guess it was kind of a bit of a I underestimated this game and thinking I'd be able to like beat it in like 2 streams. So we'll definitely be picking back up on it. I may try to play wrap it up over the weekend sometime if I got if I have a chance to. Even though like normally like weekends are like my multiplayer days. I may try to wrap it up sometime during then. Well, so that way I can focus entirely next week on Bloodborne and Mouse PI. So yeah, I'm gonna try to see about maybe wrapping this up over the weekend. But yeah, at least we finally got past this guy. I may need to go around and like try to do like a little bit of leveling up some more. So I can actually, be like more equipped to like, continue, because that probably was a little bit harder than it was supposed to be, but I don't know. But anyways, that was so crazy. There go my big band dreams. Small time for me. Guess I'll go back to being a dentist. So I guess I got her as a summon now. Told me my band would be #1 on the old-timey charts, but I guess they were full of it. Yeah, well. I'm gonna try that Young Neil one. I mean, what? Last night I had the strangest dream. In my dream, 4 silent strangers watched me play a strange old keyboard with pipes coming out of it. You mean an organ? Yeah, it was an organ. I can still remember the riff I was playing. Weird, huh? Wonder what it means. I only got like 1 health left. I'm gonna go ahead and like try to go on in here and get some snack. I mean, I did have like the thing where I can, of course, I can, like, my pumpkin latte or my pumpkin smoothie, but I don't think like where else I can probably go to get like some more things. I got all these. Well, I had like the leg straps. Realistically, I can like just keep on buying like stuff up and get my stats up. Willpower and strength definitely need some work, but agility and vitality is like, through the roof. Like for what it's worth. I'm gonna go ahead and go investigate this so we can, because I know where I gotta go. What the hell? You sure look tasty. I mean tasteful. Bullshit. I know what's going on here. We pray for peace in the city, or city in pieces. Demons on the streets of Toronto. I never thought I'd see the day. It's pretty cool. Have you heard the good news about save points? You should try one for yourself. Save point? Yes, I love video games. Yeah, I don't think so. Not yet. Because I think they're trying. Because I feel like they might be trying to go the whole route of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where the fake save point. Dude, there was another key. Let me at least do this real quick. I knew it. Thing is, they're probably about easier to handle when they're like this. Alright, let's do this. Like Beast Boy's demonic stepsister or something. You can have this. And of course she drops a wall chicken. We lost? Oh, the new boss is gonna be so mad. She's scary. Oh, it's just like my dream. This is creepy feeling. They keep talking about the new boss. Well, okay. Is that Lynette? And the mask on the dude right there. I think it's a stupid mask from like Super Mario Brothers 2. Okay, so I know I'm probably gonna need some leveling before I take them on. What's this? I'll do that next stream. I'm gonna try to see if I maybe like try to do a little bit of grinding off stream to kind of get a few more levels on me. But yeah, but with that being said, guys, still had a fun stream with it for this night. Aside from like a couple spots where it definitely got a little bit grueling, with a couple of like pretty frustrating bosses, specifically that one like old timey Matthew Patel. But at least we got through it. I mean, because I'm starting to definitely like love this game more and more, and it may be, I'd say that probably I would consider it maybe better than Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, because there are like some things that definitely does do better. I love the free roaming aspect. So this is like a multiplayer affair, it obviously, be even, more fun with friends, just roaming around Toronto and just getting in like, mischief like that. But I'm definitely enjoying it. Like, there is like definitely been like a lot of backtracking, but I'm loving the story. The fighting, the actual fights, have been getting more fun since I've been leveling up and everything, though they already were fun. And, yeah, it's just mainly like that one first boss I fought here, but that was, again, I'll say it was kind of a bit of oversight on my part, I guess, and that I didn't know that you actually could break the shield. And I kind of just got lucky with doing that, but still was like a little bit frustrating, it just kind of seemed like he was just going to repel me like over and over again. And I found, okay, I can break the shield, and that's how we beat him. But it's just like, it was like one of those things where it just felt at times I was trying to hit him, and like, the attacks were whiffing, and I was right there on him. And then like the fight there, with old time Maddie or whatever his name was, that just to me still was kind of frustrating that he bought in the shadow clones, and like had like other random mooks that he brought in with him, and then and then alongside that he also blocked constantly, and it just kind of felt that was a bit overkill. But at least I was able to kind of like beat him in the end. But maybe it was just like a thing where I just needed to like just outlast him, get everything out of the way, and then like force him to like a situation where he had to fight me one-on-ones. Notice that as soon as it was just hit me and him, it was no problem. But either way, as far as tomorrow's concerned, I don't know exactly what time we're gonna go live. Because like I said, Mickey D43, he's got like a little bit of dog sitting to do, or just not really like really dog sitting, but he's just going over to his like to one of their family friends' house, like kind of like look after, pretty much go over there and just make sure the dogs are fed. Cause I guess like there are people are on like vacation or something, I'm not sure, but he's got to go over and make sure the dogs are taken care of, make sure they get their medicine and everything, and it really won't take him that long. He said it would probably be about like 3-ish or 4-ish, so we may be live like possibly around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Not entirely sure. We'll see. But I may just talk to him and say, what we could do is everyone else may just start, go ahead and, start the game up, and then he can join in when he's ready. But, as always, I'll be announcing when I go live on Gamer Profiles, and those on the Discord server will get, like, the live alert and everything. And, of course, make sure you guys got your notifications on both on Twitch as well as YouTube, when I go live. So, anyways, that said, I'm going to go ahead and start calling it here. I was thinking about, like, trying to do a raid. Let me see, like, if there's anyone live. There's not really anyone I know that's live. Let me check out the raid browser, see what's going on. And then we'll go from there. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get me some sleep tonight, because I haven't really been sleeping the best lately. Let me check some more smaller size. All right, not really too many takers. I like too much there. We'll try again definitely tomorrow with when we do like a Jones dispute, and if it's me and Amber like co-streaming, that will probably like hopefully boost our chances of finding someone. More so like there also are other people we play with and everything who also stream. We'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna go and call it here. Thank you those who came out and hung out with me for this one tonight. And of course, like thank you to my friend who did like send me the money like towards getting my Juggernaut figure. I really do appreciate that. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a gym. And just words are hard. You can probably see I'm tired. I'm like definitely stumbling my words. I do that a lot of times on stream. Sometimes I'll like get caught in my I'm trying to talk like because I think like I've said before. I think like my my brain processes words like faster than my mouth can speak them. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a gentleman's dispute. But until then, you guys be safe. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me for this one tonight. And I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching.